not just celebrate victory, but saluting wisdom.
And profound privilege for SharonPly, Tamil Nadu's trusted plywood brand, manufactured at the nation's largest plywood manufacturing facility.
In the glorious tradition of the Regiment of Artillery, Lieutenant General S. Harimohan Iyer stands as a soldier, a strategist, and a leader of vision. I am strongest award on Lieutenant General Dushyant Singh.
Okay and hard.
In the proud annals of the Indian Army, Lieutenant General P.R. Shankar is celebrated as a visionary leader, a strategist, and a true nation builder.
This journey.
Major General Rajiv Narayanan is a distinguished officer of the Armored Corps. Major General Rajiv Narayanan.
Major presenting I Am Strongest Award, Edition 6 to Major General Rajiv Narayanan. Thank you so much, sir. With that, I would request all our awardees. First, of course, can we together give all of them a huge round of applause. This is not just an appreciation, but a please join me. And I request our dignitaries to please be seated among the audience.
Biggest motivation is the love for the motherland.
Love for motherland itself. Yes.
When I finished school, one didn't know what to do. I filled 3 forms, one for IELTS, other was for when you go into India, you go in as a boy and come out as a man. And when you finish that off, you come out actually much later you realize that you come out as a soldier. And a soldier has only one ambition, to defend his country. That's the end of the story, and never look back on anything. So that's how one thinks of. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, as far as I am concerned, there was an incident when I was very young in Pune. I used to study in a school there, Kendriya Vidyalaya. My father was in the Air Force, and it was the year of 1971, and there was an air raid which took place over the airfield. Like we destroyed their Noor Khan Air Base, similar thing they had tried it at Pune. And we were all told to dig a trench and run for the trench whenever this kind of a siren or a blackout warning was given. So this happened for good over 10-12 days, and every day there would be something or the other happening. So that was the time when I decided, look, I'm going to become a pilot. And so therefore, moment I finished my 12th class, I gave the 11th, sorry. In those days, there was no 12th. So I gave the exam for NDA, I got selected, and they rejected me for eyesight. Till then, I didn't know that I had a power in my eyes. So I chose the next best profession, which is the army. I said, okay, if I can't join the Air Force, I will join the army. And since then, I have never looked back was in a school, military school kind of a environment. So throughout, from my 8th class, I have been into this environment of military and essentially initially Air Force, but thereafter I think I have become more and more an army man. One motivation which has always been there is that when I've been an infantryman, 1-to-1, very close to each other. When I have faced the enemy, I consider him as an object and not as a human being. In the interest of the nation, I must neutralize him. Otherwise, if I don't do it, he will do it to me. So that has been my motivation throughout my life. It is the motherland which I have to serve. And at that point in time, the fear goes out of your mind because you have no other option. Either you will be killed or you kill the other guy. My motivation has been kill the enemy and not get killed by the enemy. Thank you.
I was trying to narrate an incident to my niece just now. Yeah. So I was asked, how did you join the army? This question was asked in the morning. When I was in school, after doing my class 10, our principal in our school started an experiment. Every class has sections, A, B, C, D, like that. So this principal of ours wanted to send a big chunk of us to IIT. So 35 of us were taken together from the various sections and we were put in what was called an empowered section and given all the facilities, aiming as all of us should go to IIT those days. Plus there were 9 of us who were bio students, so they were supposed to join the AIMS. 27 of us joined the army, 2 joined the Air Force, and 7 of us are doctors.
Wow.
Out of us, 2 of us retired as lieutenant generals, 2 became brigadiers, and almost 12 of us retired as colonels, having commanded their regiments. So we are very proud for our legacy. And I said when my journey began, it began way north in the town of Dehradun, where the IMA was there for us to see. It was a motivation for us that one day one of us will be, standing in that parade, passing out and joining the forces. And I have no regret having made that choice way back in 1980. And the pressure of appearing in various exams, I also, like General Shankar, appeared in all competitive exams. I found myself more pressured clearing the NDA exam than appearing for the JEE a couple of months later. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Or if all of you can, that will be great. Sir, how is it that we can contribute better, we can collaborate better? What initiatives can we do as common man and woman to just help our nation's name taking to greater heights, or serving or helping you in any manner possible?
In the big machine, which is Bharat Mata. You recognized us, recognized the soldier, he'll be happy, it motivates him better. And you're doing a wonderful job as far as environment is concerned. You reach Japan, reach Europe, sky's the limit.
Thank you.
That's how you can control. So each is a cog in this whole machine called Bharat. So each has its task. You do the best you can in your task, the machine stays on.
Thank you so much, sir.
Where I look at it, how do we contribute to the nation is more important than how do we contribute to the organization like the army. But that's also important, I'll talk on that. So I think all of us, like I said earlier, need to do our job better and towards whatever we can do for the nation. If we can do that, all of us, this nation will grow. There is nothing to stop us. Like I said, I'm completely clear in my mind that no power on earth can stop India, because India's time has come. The next 30 years are very, I won't say clear, but a very clean path ahead. These minor things will come in. What can you do for the armed forces or anyone? That's a question which many people have asked me. So I have not had the chance of joining an army, navy or air force, and what can I do? All you can do is a chap, any army guy or a chap in uniform is in trouble, help him out. Ask him if you can help him. And most importantly, take care of him after he retires. During the service, all of us get what we want to do. It's not for us. All four of us are well off. Okay, so we don't need help. But our men who go back home, who given their best years of their life, after that they have no prospects to do what they have to get on with life, who have commitments towards their parents, their children, who have health problems. You need to help them. If there's someone around you, help. If you're part of an organization that wants to do philanthropy, try and help them. And that's the way you can contribute, because if you can make that man strong, who's given his yesterday for your tomorrow, you've done help a lot. It's repayment to that man who sacrificed everything. That's important. I would wish all of you take this sentiment along with you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
As I am concerned, I think both my colleagues have expressed what we desire. I would just like to add a small little anecdote to make this particular gathering a little more fun-filled. So when he was talking about the men, see the men on every side, whether it is the enemy or us, they are the ones who are looking for leadership. And there was one Jawan whom I met during UN mission, and he told me, "Sab, आपके जैसे leader हमें दे दो, हम किसी भी army को हरा देंगे." Now that kind of a spirit is what is needed for the corporate citizens or citizens who are there. I think just honor us, honor our Jawans. They are really, they retire very early, unlike the police and the civil people. They retire at 35, 40, 41. They still have a long life ahead of them. They need some jobs, they need some kind of an assistance. The pensions are not very good, not very high. Of course, now they have been increased considerably, but still they need, I think, considerable help. So that is something which I suppose you can do. And the second thing which, as a SharonPly, if you want to do, spread the awareness of national security. I think in whichever way you are, just tell everyone that each one of you is part of the national security calculus of India today. Whether you are in the economic field, whether you are in the diplomatic field, whether you are in business, unless you thrive, nation cannot thrive. And unless nation cannot thrive, we cannot get the requisite funds to make our armed forces strong enough to beat the best in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, my three colleagues have already given out most of the things that I could have put out. But two things stand out for me. Respect the flag. And that is something that should come from within your heart. Irrespective of whichever caste, clan, political connections you have. That is what Rajiv Narayanan meant when he said Naam, Namak aur Nishan. For us it is irrespective whoever is leading the country, we operate well. We have embarked on a new mission, which you must have all heard, the Agniveers. Very soon the first batch of Agniveers are going to be coming back into the system. It is something which I hope the corporate world catches on. The kind of people you're going to get as workforce in your organizations are going to be disciplined. My request to the corporate world is, SharonPly to the corporate world, please adopt Agniveers who are coming out of the system. Because it's a very, very, very good method to have disciplined workforce in our industry. And it is going to make our industry grow multi-folds. And what General Shankar was trying to bring out, it will thereafter give the kind of catalyst which can never stop the nation of India to grow and reach where the Prime Minister is Bharat by 2047. So please take this opportunity, take hold of these Agniveers who are coming out. They will come out from Army, Navy, Air Force, and they are disciplined soldiers, exceptionally, and I've seen them. I just retired last year. I have seen 2 batches of Agniveers which are got inducted. A fantastic set of soldiers and extremely well qualified people. So they will create revolution as far as workforce in the corporate world is concerned. So please adopt them and take them forward. Thank you.
What General Harimohan has given. So we are aware about the Agniveer scheme and we know the pros and cons, and we don't know how to approach them. So if you people can guide us, that will be a big help, and definitely we can absorb quite a number of them. And not only that, and the other thing what was suggested, that the Jawans we can take care. In fact, when I met Lieutenant General Ravi Shankar, I had asked him the same thing, like, can we do something for them? Now, our problem is we are not directly involved, or we don't know where to approach. There's no system like that. So suppose if you can guide us. Yes, please. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
In the corporate world, I am not just addressing SharonPly's, I am addressing the corporate.
Yes.
But 27 will be the time when the first set of Agniveers, I don't know how many, because we are still working on a parameter. It may be how many are getting retained in the forces, how many are going to be released to the system. Some are going to go into various other security organizations like the police, the CRPF, the CISF, etc. So how many of them subsequently are available are questions which I can't give you an answer to. But in the large fact, be prepared to get a very, very large set of motivated, well-disciplined soldiers in the system. And I'm sure when we reach there, the government will put out the methods in which you can take them in. Otherwise, like General Shankar said, we are all here and we will connect you with the method to recruit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'd just like to add what the corporate world at large can do and give out my school's philosophy that was ingrained in us. Good, better, best, never let it rest till the good becomes better and the better becomes best. Follow it, sky is the limit. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your patience and the wonderful insights. We don't want to stop with just the words or the discussions. We want to implement into actions, and hopefully we will rightly do so with your guidance. Thank you so much once again for spending time with us. There's a very beautiful quote in Tamil that says, for all the people who are standing here, நீங்க அவங்களுக்கு கொடுக்க வேண்டியது தங்க தட்டோ வெள்ளி தட்டு இல்ல கை தட்டல் மட்டும்தான். Let's give them a huge round of applause and for all the necessary and for everything that you're doing.
வணக்கம், என் பேர் தக்ஷணாமூர்த்தி, டெபுட்டி ஜெனரல் மேனேஜர் SharonPlyல இருந்து. இன்னைக்கு ஐஎம் ஸ்ட்ராங்கஸ்ட் அவார்ட்ஸ் 6th edition 6வது எடிஷன் ரொம்பவே சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக நடந்து முடிஞ்சது. தேங்க்ஸ் டு த ஆல்மைட்டி, ஆனால் நன்றி சொல்லணும், நல்லபடியாக நடந்து முடிஞ்சது. ஐஎம் ஸ்ட்ராங்கஸ்ட் அவார்ட்ஸ் இனிஷியேட்டிவ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இது எங்களோட சிஎஸ்ஆர் இனிஷியேட்டிவ். 6 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணோம், 2019 ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணோம். எவ்ரி இயர் ஒரு தீம் இருக்கும். இட்ஸ் லைக் நாங்கள் எப்படின்னா people who selflessly work for the society and nation ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். அதாவது தன்னலமற்ற அவங்க வந்து சொசைட்டிக்காகவோ நாட்டுக்காகவோ அர்ப்பணிச்சதுன்னு சொல்றதை விட அவங்க வந்து அவங்களோட சர்வீஸ் கொடுக்கறது. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரியான பீப்புளை நாங்கள் செலக்ட் பண்ணி ஃபெலிசிட்டேட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். 2019 பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா 2019 வீல் சேர் பாஸ்கெட் பால் பிளேயர் அவங்கள ஃபெலிசிட்டேட் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். அண்ட் இன்னொருத்தவங்க வந்து சைல்ட் பார்லிமெண்ட் அப்படின்னு நடத்துகிறாங்க, அவங்கள ஃபெலிசிட்டேட் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். ஸோ இயர் ஆன் இயர் ஒரு தீமாக மாறிட்டே இருந்தது. லாஸ்ட் இயர் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷலாக இருந்தது. ஒலிம்பிக் மெடல் வின்னர்ஸ் தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருந்து 4 பேர் ஃபெலிசிட்டேட் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். இந்த வருஷம் இன்னமும் ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷல். இந்த வருஷம் எதுக்காக ஸ்பெஷல்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரீசெண்டாக நடந்து முடிஞ்ச ஆப்ரேஷன் சிந்தூர். ஸோ அதை சம்மந்தப்பட்டு ஷாரன் ஒரு பிராண்டாக வந்து என்ன பண்ண முடியும், கிவிங் இன் ரிட்டர்ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கும்போது தான் ஆர்மி அந்த தீம் வந்தது எங்களுக்கு. ஸோ ஆர்மின்னு யோசிக்கும் போது ஆப்ரேஷன் சிந்தூர்ல யார் ரொம்ப அதிகமான ஆர்மினா இது ரொம்ப ஒரு கடல் மாதிரி, எல்லாரையுமே ஃபெலிசிட்டேட் பண்ண முடியாது. எதுக்காக இவங்கள பண்றோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேட்டீங்கன்னா, இவங்க எல்லாருமே வந்து ரிட்டையர்ட் லெப்டினன்ட் ஜெனரல்ஸ் அண்ட் மேஜர் ஜெனரல்ஸ், அதாவது ஃப்ரண்ட் எண்ட்ல ஆர்மியில இருந்து நம்ம நாட்டை காத்தவங்க. ரிட்டையர் ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறமும் வந்து அவங்களோட வாய்ஸஸ் மூலியமா, அதாவது அனலிஸ்டா இருந்து அவங்க கமெண்டேட்டர்ஸா இருந்து டிஃபென்ஸ்க்கு நிறைய அவங்களோட இன்சைட்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸை வச்சு என்ன பண்ணலாம், எப்படி பண்ணலான்ற எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸை வச்சு கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அந்த வகையில நாங்கள் இவங்க 4 பேரையும் செலக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். இந்த வருஷம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லெப்டினன்ட் ஜெனரல் எஸ் ஹரிமோகன் ஐயர், லெப்டினன்ட் ஜெனரல் துஷ்யந்த் சிங், லெப்டினன்ட் ஜெனரல் Shankar அண்ட் மேஜர் ஜெனரல் ராஜீவ் நாராயணன். ஸோ இவங்க 4 பேரையும் இந்த வருஷம் ஃபெலிசிட்டேட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அண்ட் ரொம்ப நல்லபடியாக நடந்தது. அண்ட் இந்த எங்களோட முன்னெடுப்பு ஐ எம் ஸ்ட்ராங்கஸ்ட் அவார்ட்ஸ், இந்த முன்னெடுப்பு வருஷம் தொடரும். இன்னும் நிறைய பேரை நாங்கள் ஃபெலிசிட்டேட் பண்ணணும். அதுக்கு உங்களோட ஆதரவு தேவை, கடவுளோட ஆதரவு தேவை.